On to a story unraveling the mystery of our galaxy Milky Way. Two scientists from the University of Michigan have deduced that the Milky Way once had a sibling. You heard that right. One of the scientists, Father Richard D'Souza, hails from the Indian state of Goa. He is currently pursuing his postdoctoral research at the university. Here is a report on what they found.
Just when scientists were convinced of knowing our galactic neighbors, a finding has taken everyone by surprise. Michigan University's Indian origin Richard D'Souza and Eric Bell claim that Milky Way once had a sibling. They say that the lost galaxy was devoured by the neighboring galaxy of Andromeda. The study was published on the 23rd of July in the Nature Astronomy journal.
And what we did realize was that we could only build such a large amount of debris around the Andromeda galaxy if one large galaxy came in and smashed into Andromeda 2 billion years ago.
Using computer simulations, it was found that the lost galaxy was the third largest in the group after the Milky Way. The lost galaxy has now been named M32P. In other words, there were three galaxies in the group: Andromeda, the Milky Way, and its sibling, the M32P galaxy.
But looking further into the future, because of the forces of gravity and how they work, the Milky Way and the Andromeda are also moving towards each other. And they're moving at about 100 kilometers per second towards each other. And within 6 or 7, or maybe 5, 6 or 7 billion years in the future, we expect that the Milky Way and Andromeda themselves will collide with each other.
And about 2 billion years ago, Andromeda destroyed M32P, leaving behind a trail of cosmic debris as evidence.
Based on this intuition which we had by looking at the data, we went to the computer simulations and models and tried to see whether we could answer the same question based on the data and the observations going hand in hand. It was a long, painful process. We struck on this idea about 1.5 years ago, and it took us about 6 months to write it up. And it was really a eureka moment when we saw it happening.
So why did Milky Way's sibling collide with Andromeda at all? Scientists believe that when two galaxies are drawn together by gravitational pull, they stand the risk of colliding.
What this study has shown us is that Andromeda, in the past, 2 billion years ago, smashed with this large galaxy, but actually survived this merger and continues to have a very nice disk which we can observe in the night sky. And this means that the disks of galaxies are pretty resilient to collisions.
In such an event, the larger one usually consumes the smaller entity. Andromeda is believed to have gobbled up several small galaxies over the years. In fact, it is believed that Andromeda will collide with the Milky Way too in 4 to 5 billion years. Bureau Report, WION.